Good morning. Good morning, folks. I'm at a place called Rode Heath. I'm very close to another place called Alsager, and it is thence to which I'm going today. I think the camera's not in a good place, but I don't mean like mentally, but this is the mooring. Obviously there's me. It's quite a well-to-do little place, Rode Heath, I think, by the looks of things. It's very pleasant. Some wasteland, countryside, and beyond that there's Alsager. So that's the kind of general direction, but I'm going to take a side route to avoid a very busy A road. Oh yeah, go on, you.
You can be reactive, so I want to
Yeah.
be between, but finish what you're doing first. Alright.
I'm not sure I've done it, but I'll find out. Hopefully not the hard way. No problem. Yeah, cheers. And guy's slightly worried about his dog attacking me. And let's be honest, he knows the beast. If he's worried, I'm worried. So, some very noisy ducks, as usual. Let's be honest, they're not the politest animals on the cut. But, bike map is programmed. It's 2.5-ish, maybe, miles, so it's not too bad. And a couple of points of interest, chiefly a deli, but also I need a bit of shopping. So there's an Asda. Now there's an unusual thing. This boat here, I've not seen this before. This boat here has got like metal plates covering the windows. He's on the rings there, securely tied on one. And yeah, they look like they're removable, you know, with whatever tools, you know, they're not permanent. But what's interesting is that he feels the need to put them on. And you would only have them on one side of the boat, of course, because nobody's going to... Hang on, someone coming up ahead. Right, do you know, I could maybe have considered going through this country park here. But there's a lake in the way. Right, that's no good, is it? I needed to be going down here. Straight away I've gone the wrong way. Oh, actually no. It says go up and then go down, but look, I'll just go down. Route joins up. I've gone 100 yards and I'm getting confused about the route. It doesn't all go well, does it? But let's see. Quite often what happens is the footpath goes up and then comes back down again at a bridge. Sometimes there's only one entrance to the towpath, and sometimes there's one on both sides, as here. So it is just sort of potluck. So there's a little stretch along the canal, which, you know, no problem, because it's nice and smooth, and I'm on the fat tide bike. Now there's a person up ahead with a dog who has pulled to one side very kindly. Thank you. Cheers. So 200 yards, I turn off. It looks like this road or bridge coming up. I'm not taking the road or bridge. I'm doing something else. The sun, oh my God. Thank you. Right, now that is the A50. Let's see what we've got here. Right. Okay. Right. So a quick consultation of the map. I've got to go up here. And this is where having a bike that's not too heavy, you know, like ridiculously heavy, comes into its own. So I thought this was the A road. It's not. It's a side road. I don't know why I thought it was the A road. There was no cars on it. That was a stupid thing to think. But anyway, I've gone with this route that I'm following now because it's a bit less. Well, it doesn't involve the A road. That's the top and bottom of it. Now, A roads for cyclists can be, you know, they can be a bit of a pain in the countryside because the drivers kind of want to get a move on. The road's quite narrow and they're also quite often badly rutted near into the sides where you're riding your bike, as you can see here. Hopefully, not a fantastic surface at all. Close into the curb, and they whiz past at the national speed limit or whatever it is, you know, 60 miles an hour sometimes, and it's just a bit unnerving, just not very pleasant. So my choice, if it means it takes an extra mile, I don't mind doing that. Because it means I can just stay on the bike. I don't have to take diversions, get on and off and cross roads, go on pavements, usually. And by the way, people, I am currently getting a very chilly blast of wind on my chest in order that the camera should see forwards, because that's the only way I can mount it. So I hope you're grateful. I'm going to have to turn it off because the action cam's been a bit anemic battery wise, and I want to save it for when I get to Alsager and see what the place is like. To be honest, I should imagine but it's okay. It's a little bit rough and ready, but it's okay. Not a terrible road at all. I do like to try and announce my presence in advance to pedestrians, because I feel like you startle them when you go past silently, you know, coming out from behind them. But no option. Right, so saying 280 feet, we've got a kind of an oblique right turn. So let's see what this is. Is this a busy A road? No. I don't know what road this is. Oh, I see. I think I do. So about 300 yards we go left. I've no idea. I've never even visited this place before. At no stage in my 60 years have I ever crossed the city limits of Alsager, so I've no idea you know, where I am, where the route is. I've not seen any of this. Going in cold, as they say. But it looks like 240 feet up ahead, that's my left turn, and it's a sharp left, so I'm going sharp left. And this takes me into town from the north, if I understand the map properly. It's a downhill, so I can stop pedalling. Caution, what does this say? Site entrance ahead. That's of no interest to me. I've got dust in my eye from the site. The light is dappling in a really pronounced way. So every second I'm getting alternately dazzled by the low sun, and then it's hidden. Now it's okay. But when you're facing it with the tree, yeah, it's a bit of a weird and slightly dangerous thing, because you can't see the road effectively. And on a bike, you really need to be looking at the surface ahead. On today's rural roads, you cannot go in blind. It's way too dangerous. But I like the fact that Bike Map picked this route as well, by the way. And it was the route I sort of would have taken. It sort of avoided the A road, which I quite like. I have no idea what kind of town this is. Is it posh? Is it middle? Is it not? Whatever. No idea. But I'm going to keep an eye on the map. So it's nice. It's quite a pleasant ride, much more pleasant than the A road would have been. There are potholes. I'll have the sun behind me on the way back, so that's good. Take away this kind of risk of hitting a pothole. 300 yards. 300 yards we have a left. Oh no, we don't, we have a right. It bends left and turns right. Okay. So I couldn't, I had to stop for that one, in the middle of the road. You do worry a little bit how visible you are sometimes. I'm wearing a matte black fleece today because it's cold. By the way, yeah, shout out to the weather, flipping heck. Well, if I wasn't sure whether we were in winter the day before yesterday on the cruise or whenever I was rambling on about it, well, it is now. Right, 300 yards. Oh no, it's a left turn now. Right. Yes. So that was a bit weird, really. Right, so there's the gaff over there. I'm going to pop in tea, coffee, sandwiches. What I was thinking was a pie. Right. So, there's the bike, all locked up. Looks pretty good. Let's hit this joint. Let's see what it's all about.
Months ago when we had that many budget, the rents went crazy.
And everyone was taking so long to get back.
Well, normally it's at least 48.
Yeah. Hi, you're
Hiya. Do you know something? Could I have the large breakfast, please?
Yep.
Yeah, that'll do, I think, yeah. And can I have like a latte as well?
Can do. Just put a bit of water in the tea, so you don't mind waiting.
No, that what's the
Is that alright?
My work here is done. That was okay. If ever you think about trying the place, pretty decent. Sausage is awful, but that's generally the case, to be fair. Everything else spot on. Really nice. I am extraordinarily fussy about sausages. So, quick stop in Asda, I think. There's a Sainsbury's local which is very tempting, but I feel like Asda's the way to go. More options. We shall see. I do like Sainsbury's. So yeah, this is the centre of Alsager, and it's not a bad little town. Very Cheshire. I'm hearing accents that sound Mancunian to my ignorant ears. And of course, they have a Domino's pizza, which I haven't got time to try. So, right, there should be an Asda here somewhere. So, I feel like I've missed it. There's usually a bloody big sign, isn't there? Well, okay. Might be time to consult the map. Yeah, looking up ahead, no sign of anything promising, so dismount. Great thing about being on a bike. Dismount takes 1 second. Right. Map. So, let's see. Here's where we are. Yeah, we're well overshot it. It's off a little side road. That's a bit weird. Okay. What I'm going to do... Right, so the official entrance is round the front. And I missed it almost straight away, but there is a little side one here. That's it. After Vets for Pets, it looks like. Good thing about this premium map on this, it shows you individual shops, so you little sign things to look for. I'll keep it on. Bit overkill, but I'll keep it on. It's less than 300 yards. And the thing about this is it's quite a busy road, but it's a busy pavement, and I don't want to be riding on the pavement, so for those 300 yards I'm going to have to get back across the road and do it this way. And now I can't just take off. I can't just take, well I can now. There were cars in the way, so that's for pets. And there's a little side turning. I wonder, right, I can see it now. Okay, I'm going in. Right. Well, look at the size of the sign. For heaven's sake. How did I miss that? So now I'm looking for somewhere that I can lock up this bike. Sorry mate, here you go. Here we go, some bike racks. I'm sorry, I've got no change. I am sorry. I've got £1 for the sorry. On the way out. I need the pound. Yeah. Popping over to the pub. So I'm just going to give Dave a knock. See how he's fixed. And then we'll head over. Of course there's me. But yeah, tonight's it's going to get down to 0. I think it'll be the first time this year, this winter so far. It's going to be the coldest night by some way. So that's not brilliant, but what are you going to do? It's winter. I can see Dave through the window. Now he said he was going to knock me up, right? So I feel a teeny bit rude doing this, but I want to get going because I'm starving. So I'm going to see if I can Hey! You sorted, Dave? Hasn't heard me. The best thing I can do is a quick knock, I think. So, to avoid the edge of the water. Sorry, mate. I know you said you'd give me a knock. Yeah. I hope you don't mind. No, I'm starving, so I thought I'll give you a knock. Now, if you need another 5, Dave, I'm okay. I'll pop back in.
No, that's fine.
Sort yourself out.
I'll just shut down that YouTube I was watching.
Well, I get to the end of it, mate. I don't want to sort of, as I say, I don't want to drag you away. It's just a...
Well, do you want to head on down and I'll catch up maybe?
Yeah, okay, mate. See, well, what?
Got to get guys started again, so...
Oh, she's got to do some engine running, yeah?
Yeah, get her engine running. I'll probably start mine up as well, because I can.
Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to pop back in for 2 minutes, and then I'll see how you're getting on. If you're still thingy-oing, yeah. I'll head over.
All right, yeah.
Do you know what? Oh, I was going to say, do you know what you're ordering? I'm being a bit premature. There's no point. We're not in that much of a hurry.
No idea.
If I go over first, Dave, beer-wise, what are you?
Pedigree, please.
Pedigree, right.
Yeah, you might want to, if you do go, give Harry a knock as well.
Yeah, that's a thought. He's down there, isn't he?
Did express an interest yesterday.
Right, okay. Well,
So,
as I say, I'm just going to pop back in for a mo, and then I'll probably head over if you're not sorted anyway. So,
then you'll know what I'm about.
yeah, you know, I'll wait. I'll waggle me light. So, all right, Dave. I'll see you shortly. Either way, I reckon we'll probably be finished in like 45 minutes, an hour. So, you know, pop over and have a couple.
Yeah,
But so when tomorrow, right? Are you carrying on after Kids Grove, or
I'm stopping at Red Bull.
Red Bull? Is that before Kids Grove? Is it?
I think it's just in Kids Grove.
Right. So it's
Dave.
yeah, Dave. I was
Good
going.
enough,
Harry's going for a start tomorrow, but he's saying he's got no petrol,
Okay.
and he was hoping for a lift to.
Yeah, can do that.
My mum came up. She was meant to have taken me.
Yeah.
But she ended up fucking off like after 10 minutes. So she left me in the
lurch a bit.
Yeah.
Got some containers.
Yeah. I've got 3 jerry cans and that. I'll pay for your time and that to take me and everything for that, man. Put petrol in your own car.
It's only 3 miles, isn't it? You'll be there in about 10 minutes.
That's
But-
what do it now if you want.
Whenever you want to do it.
To be honest, Dave, I would rather.
I was going to say, you go to...
I'd rather get some scoff in.
Yeah.
Only that before it gets too crowded. Do you know what I mean? That would be my thing. But you know, and because what time are we thinking of kicking off in the morning? What was the?
As soon as we dare tomorrow.
So about well, listen. If we're thinking about 8:30, it might be an idea to go for petrol at about 8, and that would work, wouldn't
I
it?
was thinking tonight would be better because we know we've got it. But
Well, it's up.
I'm happy with whatever time tonight, tomorrow, whenever it suits you best. You let me know and I'll
Do you rather shoot off now, Dave, and get it sorted? Yeah.
it's better if we did, I think. But
Yeah.
No, that's totally reasonable, mate.
Right. Well. Back on the towpath. Why am I not in the pub? You're asking. Well, bit of a saga. Turns out, young Harry has run out of petrol for his outboard. So, Dave's taking him. Dave's got his car handy. Dave's taking him to. Where's he saying? To a petrol station. Sorry, I'm just. However, the pub is absolutely chock-a-block. There's not a single spare table, barely a spare seat. So we can't sit down and have something to eat. It's way too cold to eat outside, or even drink outside. I mean, look. Such a shame, really, but it's Friday night, so it's kind of to be expected. Anyway, so that was snag 1, pub's chock-a-block. And I'm not a fan of pubs that are mental busy, really. It just doesn't. And then, before we left, Harry saw 2 people. Boat. Harry saw two youngsters hanging around his boat somewhere here. And he's got 2 cats in there. So on the one hand he desperately needs petrol, and on the other he doesn't want to, you know. He said, I'm not worried about the boat, but if those 2, because he said, I know the type, I can spot what they're doing. They were sort of lurking in the bushes on the corner there, watching his boat for any signs of life. And he said if the cats get out and I lose the cats, you know, that's his thing. He's got 2 cats. So I said, well, I'll tell you what, while you're going to get your petrol, I'll come and watch the boat for you. So I'm basically on patrol, watching Harry's boat for a bit until he gets back with his petrol. Because, you know, it's not that secure. Got a couple of people watching me from over the way, over in the boat there. So I'm on towpath patrol to guard Harry's boat, which the pub's chock-a-block anyway. You can barely get it. The queue for the food's going to be like an hour. I can't be bothered with that. It was a shame we arrived on Wednesday and there was only 15, 20 people in. It was great. But this is a different ball game. But then it's Friday night, isn't it? That's what happens. So, just in case those kids show up again, I'm going to stay on patrol here. But then Dave's got to get something to eat, so he's going to want to go in the pub. I might have a quick couple with him while we're waiting. I don't even know if we'll get a seat in there. Absolutely crazy. There wasn't even there was a couple of seats, but there was no tables when we looked. So that's it, yeah. I'm here for a while now. I'm not so sure. I fancy jostling my way through a crowd to the bar to have a beer, but I'll see how I feel when Dave gets back. Take it from there.